Okay, I'm going to talk here a little bit about post-workout recovery. It's probably the most neglected part of people's program. Most people, they finish a hard workout, they get in their cars and go home, get everything done, and maybe eat 2 or 3 hours later. The thing about training is the most important thing in training is recovery, especially in something like the Tour de France or a stage race. Recovery is important. You know, and as you get older, recovery tends to go. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is post-race nutrition. Okay, it's shown that you'll recover much quicker if you have a post-workout shake or something that has probably around 20 to 25 grams of protein and about 40 grams of carbohydrates. It's usually best to just bring it to the gym with you, if you can, in a bottle. Have it all pre-mixed, put some water in it, and just gulp it down when you're done. You don't have to think about it, it's done. It'll do wonders for your recovery the next day. And then you can go ahead and eat a normal dinner.
Exactly.
Okay, and then another thing to do after a workout is foam roll. So you take the foam roll and you roll all your muscles. It takes 5 minutes to roll. It'll do wonders for your tissue, circulation, getting the muscles, get all the knots out. It'll be great. And then at the end of the workout is the best time to do static stretching. In the beginning of the workout, before training, I like active stretches. They get you a little more warmed up for the nervous system for what you're going to do in the workout. But after, it's a great time to do some static stretching. So let me go over this again. A perfect workout recovery would be finish, foam roll, have your shake, and then do a little bit of stretching. Or you can have the shake after you stretch. So Chris, we're going to go over about 3 or 4 static stretches. So the first one, we're going to open up the chest a little bit. So Chris is going to go in here. I find the best way to stretch is what I call contract, relax stretching. So Chris goes in until he feels the muscle he's trying to stretch. His pec right here. So he's going to tighten that muscle. He's not going to hold his breath, but he's going to contract the muscle, close to as hard as he can. Let out a big sigh of relief, let it all out, and then go a little deeper into the stretch. Do that about 3 or 4 times. So squeeze again. You want to contract that muscle here. Let it all out. Good, so then he'll continue that on the other side. What this contract relax stretching does is it tricks your stretch reflex into letting the muscle go a little bit further. Okay, Chris, let's go. We're going to do a glute stretch now. So he's going to do the same compression. He's going to cross his leg. What we're trying to stretch here is all the upper glutes. He's going to stay nice and tall. Going to cross his foot a little bit more here, like this. So he's going to push down with his hand. He's going to contract right here where it's tight. Push down. You can't see, but he is contracting it. Don't hold the breath, just contract the muscle. Let it all out with a big sigh, and then lean a little further forward and go in the stretch a little deeper. Tighten again. Squeeze this muscle here as hard as you can. Let it out. Good. As you get better at this, you can hold it for up, 20, 30 seconds, and then the muscle will just really let go, and you'll find you'll get much more range of motion just sitting there holding the stretch. It's a little more energetic to do it that way. And I find you get much more flexibility stretching this way, a lot more powerful. And what I like about the isometric stretching here is you get, actually while you're stretching, you get power in that phase by doing this isometric contraction. So you have strength throughout the whole range of the stretch. Okay, now we're going to go down and do a quad stretch on the mat. So Chris, go ahead and kneel down. You put one knee forward. Okay, we're going to grab the back foot. You might want to bring this foot a little further forward. There you go. Okay, so grab the foot. Again, he's going to contract his quad. Right here, the muscle we're trying to stretch. So contract, push against it. You almost want to resist against your hand. Hold it, let it all out, and then pull the foot a little closer to your butt. Good. Again, let's do maybe one more time. Let it out. Perfect. Okay, that's a great quad stretch. Now we're going to go on his back and get his hamstrings a little bit. So I'm going to grab a band so he can do this by himself. So he grabs the band, straightens the leg, get this other leg straight out in front of you. So he's going to keep this leg just slightly bent. You don't want it totally locked out. So again, you're going to contract the hamstring here. Take it, contract the muscle. Don't hold your breath, just contract the muscle. Don't take deep breaths, just little shallow breaths. Let it all out, and then pull the foot back a little further. Okay, do that 2 more times. Good. Okay, 1 more time. Really contract hard now. Okay, let it go. Great. Okay. Good, Chris. Okay, stand up. There you have it. That's 4 great static stretches you can do, after your workout. So to put everything in a nutshell, post-workout, what you do after is very important. So I like foam rolling, static stretching, and get some nutrition in you, meaning about 25 grams of protein, 40 grams of carb, usually in a liquid form, will do wonders for your recovery. It's very important.